Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are we this evening? We have a microphone. That is good news. Excuse me. Oh, sorry for the slightly late start. Even though I scheduled my streams only 20 minutes ago, still could not get myself started on time. Hey, sports fan 8851, welcome along. Farmer Karen 13, welcome along. Mark B747, welcome along. Loma Ranger, welcome along. Joseph Anderton, welcome along. Devilsman66, welcome along. Sneaky 13, welcome along. Hope you are all doing well. I think I saw Richard Dower coming in. Welcome to you as well. So yeah, we're gonna check out the Mercedes truck DLC this evening, which I'm very much looking forward to. If you saw my video this afternoon, I've already been using it, yeah, I'm really liking this DLC. I cannot wait to show some of this off to you because it is just, oh man, some of this kit is beautiful. Hey Jerome, welcome along. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that. Let me just manage this quickly. Yes, there we go. I'm live. Right. You might be able to hear one of my young ones shouting in from the outside. Right, let me get into a game. I'm going to start off a brand new save game. Where am I going to do it? Let's do it on Riverbend. We'll keep it simple on Riverbend Springs. Hey, Kristen and Canadian Gamer, welcome along. Haven't seen me much. I'm still streaming 3 times a week. I'm still here. Right, let's go up to here. So we're going to go new farmer. We're going to start with $1 million. We're not going to have a loan. We'll leave everything on easy. I need an MB track. Well, let's go and have a look. Right. So I've got everything on here that I had on Alma, Missouri. I'm going to deselect it all. I think this is. Oh no, this is my forestry playthrough. So I'm gonna deselect all of that. We will put all of the mods on like so, because we want to test this with straw pack, additional field info, better context actions, damage bar selection, easy development we're gonna need, enter where you'll look, absolutely, exhaust extension. I don't know, financing or any of that. Fluctuating diesel price, don't need that. Follow me, we probably need. Fuel warning sound, we absolutely need. Garage menu, we need. Headlamp, we need. Info, display extension. Not in-game operating hours. Painted terraform anywhere. Not quick screenshot mode. Screenshot mode. Don't really need much else of this. Cool. Right, let's start this. Maybe download modhub, the IT runner pack. So the IT runner pack. Well, we'll have a look at that in a minute. I want to have a look at what we've got in here first. We're going to head over to the shop pretty much immediately. I'll go throw a load of money in. If there's any particular item you would like to see here, let me know. Don't know if the IT runner will work with the DLC, because obviously the IT runner was released before the DLC's been released. Hey, P. Abiata, welcome along. So we'll see what happens. Taking his time to load in. We have 13,399 followers, so one more follower and we hit 13,400 this evening. That's right, Jess. That's yeah. I will get it downloaded and try it out. Let me see. Modhub. Runner. Yeah, there we go. Info. Download. Save game I am in is my... where are you? Silver on Forest. There we go. The IT runner pack might be useful in that anyway. Right. Lord Hades, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. I confirm that. Right. Do we have game sound? I think we have game sound. Just not for me. Apparently for me. Okay, let's head up to the shop anyway. The shop has no icon. That's interesting. Why is there no shop icon? Let's go and see if we can actually enter over here. This is post update, so I'm wondering if there's an issue. No, it is here. There's just no shop icon. Right. So let's have a look at this DLC, shall we? Yeah, I've got no sound. I can see why. There we go. Yeah, there we are. Right. So let's have a look at this DLC. So this is the Mercedes Truck Pack DLC. I'm going to turn off the cameras or the wheel cam. Let's go up here. Cameras. Wheel cam. So you guys can see. So we've got Mercedes-Benz truck bumper. Hey, Steam fan, welcome along. Brian Riley, welcome along. We've got the robust 30 HDPM front loader, although it's not really a front loader, and I'll show you why in a bit. MB Track 700, 900, 35,000 is the start price for that, which is a really nice start price. MB Track 1000 to 1100 for 50,000. MB Track 1100 to 1500 for 55,000. And then the big one, which is the MB Track 1300 to 1800 turbo for 70,000. So none of the main tractors in this cost more base price than 70,000, which is fantastic. Speaking sound, your cut it's been cutting off sometimes after one point. That's a bit weird. I have had sound cutouts before, but not recently. I'm good, thank you, Brian. The Mercedes Benz, we got the Unimog, which I've been having a play around with, which is a lot of fun. We then got the more powerful Unimog, which is so expensive. That is, besides the Hyzomat, that is the most expensive item in this pack. And yeah, so much money. But I mean, it goes up to 354 horsepower, so there's a good chunk of power behind it. But man, that's an expensive piece of kit. We've got the Mercedes-Benz, the Arox for 113,000. The Arox plus Tectum RS26. I want to have a try with this tonight. This is the hook lift truck. So we will be getting that. We got the Actros L, which is 24,500. Then we got the Actros L with the hook lift, so we might give that a go as well. And then we've got the Hyzo Truck V2, which has a whopping 530 horsepower on it. That is so powerful. And then we got the various trailers. The interesting thing about these that I noted, no flatbed straight off the bat. An MB track and a fast track would be great to see together on. Oh, well, we might do that. We might do that when the DLC comes out. The Highlands. Get the classic fast track with the classic Mercedes on there. What a combination that would be. Oh, that might be an aim for the realism experiment eventually. Which we are going to kick off on Sunday as a way to show off this pack a bit. So, yeah. Saxlingham on Sunday for the realism experiment. So, we got 1 million. That should actually be enough for us to get some decent stuff. What should we start with, chat? What do you want to see first of these? Really good if it had a flatbed. Well, this is why we've got the IT runner pack downloaded. So I'm going to restart the game quickly. So we'll save this and we'll get that in and we'll see if it happens. Truckers, Shadow 796. It's not out yet. It's out on Tuesday. So yeah, this is out on Tuesday. The big MB track. Is there anything you'd like to see it doing? No, will you save the game, please? Being annoying. This is my Dropbox interfering with it. Sometimes this happens. It's going well, thank you, Adam. It's going well. He says, as it fails to save multiple times. You have all the DLCs? Nice. This has to be the most... This is the most annoying thing that happens with my game. Especially when it goes like this. How many times is it... am I going to have to turn off my Dropbox to make this work? Come on. Right, we'll turn off Dropbox. Yeah, you see it's syncing everything, and that's why it's failing. Right, there we go. Save it now. For Pete's sake. That Dropbox, I don't get the issue. Oh. It is. It only started doing it. I don't know whether it's an update from FarmSim or an update from Dropbox, but the two interfere with each other now. Right. We need to actually go and check if I've got this in my downloaded content. IT runner pack is there. Good. We need to turn the IT runner pack on. It doesn't show up in here. I need to restart things. No, we're good. Right. I had an issue lately with FS25 that when I save the game, it crashes and hides the SSD from Windows, which requires that. That's a bit weird, Marius. I know that there's been some issues with SSDs in the most recent Windows update, where it's been basically destroying hard drives. I've seen that in a lot of places. Right. Okay, let's head back up to the shop. I mean, my shop here does not have a... Yeah, it does not have a tag on it anymore, so I can't run to go to the shop. You have 2,000 mods downloaded. I don't have more than 30 on any specific save game. Scalari resubscribing for your 28th month with Prime. Thank you. You are awesome. Right. So let's buy some kit. I don't know. We might be able to buy all of this with the money we have. So, yeah, let's get hold of one of these then. Oh, wow. Standard Edition 3, Extent Plus, Pro Cabin. I want to try out the Edition 3. Oh, dude, we can do some funky colors with this. We'll go maximum thing. We will have the main color be the olive green. The design color be jet black. And the... oh, no. Can we not do... Oh, okay. And the rim color be the black as well. Oh, that's interesting. So I can't... I'd like to change this grey bit across here, but we can't do that. Right. So let's buy one of those. Yeah. And we will buy... So that is an aggro box. That is... we can put this in the yellow. No decal. Buy that. Yes. Okay, so we'll try that. We'll see what this is like with a combine, I think. And we also want to try it with the IT runner. So this looks a little bit short, I'll be honest. I'm not sure this will work. Let's grab a multi-platform and buy that. I don't think this is going to work. Hey, Curtis, welcome along. Future look Benz is ugly. I don't think that's particularly ugly. I'd like to change that color. Right, so we'll test the hook lift with something from the official DLC first. And just see how that works. Oh, do they vary in length? Oh, we might rebuy that then. So attach that. Hook it up. So if I go back into here and select this. Ah, yeah. Platform municipal service. Platform big. There we go. Platform color. Let's chrome green. Yellow. Tailboard color yellow. Okay, let's buy that. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. That's pretty cool. What comes with this pack? So there are 4 tractors, 2 Unimogs, and I think it's 6 or 7 trucks. So unload that. And connect it. Right, let's see if this works, because the IT runner pack would be a must then if you're going to use this DLC. Oh, it connects. That is very, very cool. So yeah, if you're looking for a flatbed to go on the Volvo, that fits perfectly. Hey, Francisco. Look at that. I'm impressed by that. That's very cool. So yeah, the IT runner pack works with it and works nicely with it. So that expands these even further. Let's have a look at, then, I want to get this and buy that. What does that look like on here? There is no flatbed that comes in the DLC, Beat. I'm back. Crazy wife calls my I start watching. So can we get a tanker on here? Yeah, tanker connects up. Rolls nicely on. Ooh, oh, bounces a little bit. And yeah, it's a little bit short. But actually that works. When is it released on console? It's released on console on Tuesday. So if you have the Year 1 Season Pass, it's out on Tuesday. Does it work with the truck? Oh yeah, let's have a look. So if I buy an IT runner trailer now, let's go. Okay, standard. Can we do a lot? We can't do it. That's interesting. Low hitch. No, go high hitch. And yeah, we'll just try that. Buy that. Yes. Okay. Oh, wow. I think this will connect on a high hitch. If not, we will have to get low hitch one. Yeah, there we go. Now here's a test. If it works that way around, will it work the other way around? Yes, it will. Right, and then to the right one. Hey, Thefisherj, welcome along. Look at that. So yeah, it all works. That's pretty cool. Right, let's what I want to do, what have we got that is ripe fields? We've got 81. I must have precision farming on. Oh, 80. Oh, no. What have we got that's actual crop we can do? 24. Yeah, 24 is harvestable in this wheat. So let's grab a combine harvester. First, we're going to grab some money. Let's set our money to 100 million. There we go. And then I want to get a combine harvester. So we can get any old combine will do us here. Remember combines. Yeah, that's forage harvesters. Combine harvesters. Here we go. Oh, I haven't used this actually since we first started. Transport wheels, yes. US, buy that, yes. Okay. $100 million. Right. And you know what I've got on here? I've got on my automatic engine start. There we go. Yeah, I've traveled around the world. Me too. Me too, Jesse. Did you playing FS25 and farming because just playing around with mods and role-playing game cool maps? Nice. Yeah. Right, we're going to load this onto the ferry. That is a gorgeous gold, Richard. A gorgeous gold, this combine. I love this combine. Hey, Virak. Good. Welcome along. Front. The front, yeah, it's a bit weird that some of this is yellow, not gold. But hey-ho. Right, we'll call that over. No, that one. I'm just going to do a little bit of swapping. So. We don't need the IT runner trailer on. Dale should boost its IT runner usage. Yeah, absolutely. I think the fact that the two are compatible with each other is awesome. I think that is absolutely fantastic. That is very, very cool. Oh yeah, and look at the mirror. Look at the mirror. That is all. Look at that. How fantastic is that? There's one on the other side. There's one on the other side. It's got real-time mirrors on it. That is insane. The amount people have been after stuff like that is just... That is so cool. Apparently, from what I've seen, I think it'll be possible to mod that feature into to other pieces of equipment. From what I hear. All right, yeah, start the ferry. Right, while we're going across on the ferry, let's have a look at some other stuff in this DLC. So, yeah, let's have a look at the big tractor and what we have options on this. So, we've got... We can take this up to 180 horsepower. So, they're not massively... they're not massively powerful bits of kit, this. 180 horsepower is not huge. Lots of tire options on them, which is very nice. Wheel setup. Oh, look at the... Oh, wow. The tire options are quite cool. Like that. Also like the wide tires. Let's make a beast of this. We've got 1, 2, and 3. All right. Yeah. 2, 3 sets of lights. We've got different size weights on the front, plus 3-point. We've got backloader attacher, so I'm going to put that on for now, which adds this frame to here. Yeah, we definitely have precision farming on here. The main color, we've got the black. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. We've got the green. That is also gorgeous. And then we got the standard. But I think I love the alternate colors on here. Wow, we'll go with that. Right. Hey, Shadow Fox, welcome along. Ready for the Benz packs? Go a couple each. Yeah, we're definitely gonna start with one of these on the realism experiment, I think. Right, across the other side. Let's see if we can get follow me going. Now I'm gonna use that big Benz to go and try out some equipment in a bit. We got Alliance. Oh, we might have. Yeah, actually, we'll have a look. Yeah, I think I did. Let's turn traffic off. We are not too worried. Traffic off. There we go. Yeah, we might have a new tire brand with this DLC actually. Oh, maybe we get I know what we'll do. We'll put straw down and we'll get... Somebody wants to see the pelletizer on the... doing the... on the back of the track. Sorry, on the back of the Unimog. The bigger, more expensive Unimogs. So we'll go and have a look at that, I think. As well while we're at it. Whoa. Hydro truck with the pellet. Oh, we could try the hydro truck with the. Oh, we don't own this field. Hang on. Need to rectify that. Yeah, let's try the hydro truck with the pelletized as well. I don't. Does the hydro truck have? It must have a PTO. Right. Want to buy this field? Yes. Okay. Change that. And away it goes. Perfect. Try to harvest a field you don't own. Other harvest. So mad. I just forgot to buy it. That was all. Why don't I turn off traffic? Because we're trying to have a look at the DLC and the traffic was getting in the way. Right, we'll leave this truck here, seeing as this is going to be our carting truck, and we're going to try the stuff on the DLC for that. But, right, we're going to get to this in a minute. First, we want to grab this, which is very cool. Painted bumper, plastic bumper. I'm gonna go with the plastic bumper. Like that. That I like a lot. Does this have? This does have a PTO on the back. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it fully spec'd, I think. That'd be very cool. So we're gonna buy that. Yes. Okay. And then I also want from the straw DLC, we want this. And we'll buy that. Yep. Okay. And then we're going to need some molasses. Oh, this is actually going to let me show something else off, which is very cool. And water. I'm gonna need something to get water in as well. So yeah, I've got some ideas how we're gonna show us on our stuff. There are people that don't turn off. I don't turn off traffic normally. The IT running bins will be ideal for the RE, as you can just leave the bin at the field edge and harvest away. Just drive to the bin and empty. Okay. It might be a good setup to do that. We're gonna need some water, so let's get that water barrel. Buy that. Yes. Okay. Right, and then I'm also going to want from this. We're gonna want this. So buy that, yes, and we're going to want combinations. I'm going to need that. Okay. Does spawn the right way. Never turn traffic off on maps. I don't normally, because I'm you know, normally trying to play as realistically as I can. Ooh, how'd you get that on there? This MB track just looks amazing. There we are. Also sounds amazing as well. Okay. I'm hoping this combination is going to work. Yeah, there we are. Then unfold that. We'll get the smaller one because that will fit this trailer better. And then I'm really hoping that my water trailer here will attach to the back. Come on. Oh, of course it wasn't going to work. Oh, no, we still got a bit. No. No. Oh, that's a pity. Okay. Right. Plan B. Do have rear hitches on these, don't we? No, there's no rear hitch on the IT runner. I thought there was. Is it an option? No, there's no option to have a hitch on the back. Okay. Well, that's just another opportunity is what that is. I grab this. We'll get a flatbed on this. I can take the edges. Oh yeah, no sidewalls. There we go. Right. Colors we can get this in so many different colors. Might go with a blue one on here, I think. And rim colors we can select chrome. Ooh, that's
sometimes my genius. It generates gravity.
Want all the beacon lights. And yeah, so we've got a new Alliance. We got new tires. So let's put the new tires on this. And we'll go with this and buy that. Yes. Okay. But this might work better. Use this as my transport setup. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Right, can I... Alt B? Control B. What is... There must be... Change driver direction. Shift B. Yeah, the steering wheel cam has been off on purpose. I'll put it back on. Because I was showing stuff off on the menu. Oh, man. Reverse drive stuff always confuses me.
Steam Fan V, 2123. Ask me, can VF cook a boiled egg, you grumpy chef? Boiled egg, are you serious? First, you get your pathetic excuse for a pan. Add water. Bring that to a boil, you donkey. Gently lower the egg in. 6 minutes for runny, 8 for hard. Drain, peel, eat. Is Virtual Farmer capable of this?
Oh, he didn't give a verdict. I swore he was going to tell me that I couldn't boil an egg, and he didn't, which amazes me. Gordon actually didn't insult me. Oh, no. I'm getting very confused by the reverse drive on this. There we go. Right, I want to sit in here then and go that. Like so. Did call him cranky, so yeah, he was annoyed at you. Okay, so this I'm going to send to the field. At destination. There, please. Which will go the long way around. Oh, we'll set the Unimog going as well. I want to set the I want to do the Unimog myself. This Hydro truck should be more than capable though of doing this. Right. You that destination over there as well. Look. That down. Right. And we'll go and get some water. But this must have some wing mirrors on it as well. Yeah, real-time wing mirrors. Wow. One of... What are you blocked by? Actually, we'll sell off all the flatbeds and stuff. Let's do that. If I just sell that one, yeah. You. It's a job. Right, and then we'll destination. Back over there again. And we'll fill this up from the river on the other side. Almost there. The live rear hitch cam on the new Unimog is amazing. On the newer Unimog. Oh, we'll have to check that out a bit. But I've not had one of those yet. I'm intrigued as to how much or how many loads this trailer will take off this combine. I really like this DLC. Hey, Downtown Gamer, welcome along. 19. Oh, it's exactly half of this trailer. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Move this out of the way. Turn it off. You know what? I have said a couple of times, hey the games boy, I have said a couple of times that I think FS25 is the best version of Farm Sim that's been released so far. I really do stand by that, because the stuff that's been released, the DLCs for it, and the features that have been included in the game have been amazing. Raftree. That's where you can find my merch. Right, we need to go here. What? My pleasure. Right, we have everything we need now to get this all started. The boxes have connections for electrics. Mr. Chat, sorry, Downtown Gamer. I'm really sorry I don't get everybody's chats, but I did say hi to you. Use one PC. Oh, sorry, I used two PC setup.
A Mystic Smiler asked me, well, Jeremy Virtual Farmer has some new vehicles to play with, like the Mercedes DLC Ant Suggestion for him. Ah, the Mercedes DLC. It's like putting Lewis Hamilton on a farm and asking him to plough fields. I suppose VF could rev the engines, pretend it's a Formula 1 race, and see which tractor handles the apex corner. I mean, furrow better. Just remind them not to spin out in the potato patch. Maybe throw in a few daring overtakes on the way to the barn, just for flair.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, man. I love the sound of these trucks. Hey, Alejandro, welcome along. I've had something on my chest a bit today. Right, hopefully pulling this up to here. No. This map is base game. Right, that's refilling it with water. I might need to get the actual pallet off, which is why we put the other tractor down here. Because it may be that molasses is not close enough. Yeah, the actual thing on here, what's the price of all the all of my setup downtown? We did work out my entire setup was about £4,000. But I changed £4,000 or more we worked up. Which was nuts. Most of that is the PCs, I should say. What map? This is Riverbed Springs. This is base game. Okay, it's not this side. There we go, it's the back. Good luck to your daughter with her 11 plus tomorrow, Axion. Fingers crossed. Should be easier to load bales manually now, yeah. Absolutely. Ooh. There we go. There we are. Right, that's full. Right, let's give this a try. Then I think we're going to need another vehicle in order to see where we go. Yeah, look at that. The Heiser truck is doing the job. But the Heiser truck is just doing the job. What platforms do you see me on? I am on YouTube and Twitch. India rupee. Wow, that's a lot of rupees. Yeah, this is having no issues with this whatsoever. What specs my PC? So my main gaming PC is an AMD Ryzen 5800 XD, the 5800 XD 3D, and the I sound like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now. The graphics card is a 4070 Ti. My streaming PC is a AMD Ryzen 2700, and that is paired with a 2080 RTX 2080 X3D. I knew someone would correct me, Ben. Yeah, X3D. It's a 7800 X3D. No, 5800 X3D. I didn't get the 7800. Because the 7800 at the time was stupidly expensive, and the 5800 more than did what I was after. Right, when this gets full, I think we want to go and get another piece of equipment with another trailer. My pleasure, Stephen. The my spec is in the description, so there is a full my full spec is in the description. Yeah, this Isomat has no issues with this whatsoever. So what should we get next, chat? I need to get something to stick a trailer on. We might use the hook lift actually, and stick a trailer on the hook lift so that we can collect up these. PC Nerd always try and correct people to help so others know what to buy if they want to buy the same spec. But not great with PC Nerds, which is fair enough. Buy a Skoda. I do like the Skoda, but I'm talking about from the DLC. We're checking out the DLC on here. So should we grab one of the other MB tracks, or should we grab the other Unimog? Or should we grab another truck? Should we grab the other hook lift truck and put another hook lift trailer on? What do you think we should do, chat? Whoop. Okay, so what should we buy? Double hook lift. So go with double hook lift. Get this one. Put one of the other containers on this one. Oh, got the horns on it. Yes to the front guard. Painted or plastic front cut. We'll go with the plastic front mirrors, plastic front bumper. Main color, we will get the olive green. Yeah, there we are. And rim color, we'll get the black. Perfect. Right. Let's buy that. Oh. Do we get this or do we get the other Unimog? I'm tempted to try out the other Unimog, actually. No, I've changed my mind. I'm going to do the Unimog. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go with an agricultural frame. I don't know what the advantage of having the agri... There must be ability for people to create stuff for that agricultural frame. We'll go maximum. We want the Alliance tires. Ooh, like the safety frame. Great for forestry, that safety frame. We don't need to up the front 3-point. Main color. Oh, that is very nice. But I'm going to put it in the bright red. We'll leave the rims with black, so we'll buy that. Yes. Okay. MB track might be good for your 20. I think it would, Joyma. I think it would. So we currently have that one. I think for what we're doing, I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to put it in a dark gray. Like that. Oh, no, we're not doing hook lift, are we? We're doing, we need something to go with this. That has no combination. So we need a trailer to put on that is what we need. So let's find a trailer. Oh no, we got a trailer. We already have a trailer. We want to grab that is what I want. In the dark gray. Select. Buy that. Yes. Okay. Okay. Hello, David. Welcome along. Right, where's the hook lift? There it is. Well, that's doing. We want this, and we'll go and empty. Need to hydrate, you do hydrate. Oh, Del, thank you. Cheers, Del. So I'll just go and sell this at the nearest point. Once it's empty. Right, and disconnect. Yeah, this hook lift, really great combination. We may have to realism experiment some hook lift action. I think it's going to be an interesting realism experiment if we're using equipment like that. Did Saxion parts testing yet? Not to my knowledge. Oh yeah, look at the rear camera. Oh, that's wicked. Oh my god, that's such a small but significant change to have something like that. Really is. I love the new wing mirrors. I love the new cameras. That is just amazing. And yeah, this may be expensive, but it is very cool. Hey James Flack, welcome along. Oh, I am loving this DLC. Absolutely loving this DLC. This does something that I absolutely want to find from DLCs. Doesn't just add more equipment, because adding more equipment is something that any, you know, that happens on a daily basis with mods. It adds a new brand, which means there's more stuff available for consoles. So that's really awesome, and I love that. But it adds new features. You know, and it is just the little things. It's just the little things like that camera. Yes, it does, Del. So you will get it as part of the Year 1 Season Pass. Evening, Jack. Jim Jones, have you? Oh, thank you. I've had it since. So I've had it since Wednesday. I started. I wasn't able to install it until. Yeah, I didn't install it until after the stream on Wednesday night because I didn't want anything to leak out. And yeah, I got to play with it yesterday, and I made the video yesterday for for Forestry Friday, where I used the new, where I used the other Unimog, which is lovely. Hey Fit, perhaps welcome along. Right now down the line, maybe they could do a tractor screens for field info. I think that's the way it's going. Certainly Giants seem to be trying to do that kind of thing. And for those of us who are very much into our realism, that is going to be amazing. To be able to look at the screen and have the GPS in real time on that screen. Oh man. Yeah, I am very, very pleased with this. Did have a little bit of a hiccup with the initial release of the with the patch. Yeah, the hook lift is lovely. I hadn't really used it, and the hook lifts are one of those things. When they were first released in 15 with the IT runner in 15, I dismissed the IT runner. It was a DLC I didn't buy, and I wasn't interested at the time. And then I got hold of it late in 15, and I absolutely loved it as a piece of kit. And ever since, I've really liked hook lifts. So I'm with a limited amount of equipment for realism experiment. I very much might look at starting with the hook lift. Very much might look at starting with the hook lift. Just the IT runner pack we've got here. There we go. Turn that off. Imagine in-game JD Gen 4 GPS. Yeah. Well, I think that the way that it would probably get done for now would be to basically... Oh, no, that's the wrong screen. Basically duplicate and show this mini screen here is what I think they'd probably do. So when you're on steering assist, they'd show that in the GPS, which would be, I would be fine with that. I would be fine with them showing that. That would work brilliantly for me. Well, if it's something that already exists in the game, it makes it a lot easier. I mean, I don't know. My stuff is maxed out. I would reckon if you're running on a machine with the settings turned down, I would be amazed if you've got these new if you'll have these new mirrors. Right, we gotta switch over to the rear and tip it. There we go. Nice and smooth. Perfect. Hook lift lorries are good for the small maps as well. The ones that are big too tight for a proper DLC. Yeah, I'd agree with that. These would be great for that kind of stuff. And you pair it with the IT runner that we've got on here, and that'd be fantastic. That'd be absolutely amazing. Double it up with the IT runner and it's brilliant. That's so many mods. You want, if you're on PC, Ben, which I think you are, you want something like I've got. So I have this piece of software. This is the FS mod assistant. So the farm sim game mod assistant. And yeah, I have different folders for different save games. So I'm only ever loading up about 30 mods at a time. And so you can see I've got lots of different mod folders, and we're currently running out of my Run Forest folder, which only has these mods in it. So it's much easier for me to keep track of my mods. Sadly on Xbox, okay. Yeah, very much a separate PC program, that. Right, let's get this running again. Now I could swap these two round and see if the Unimog runs this. Titan 59, this is Riverbend Springs. This is a base game map. No worries. Yeah, this is awesome. This a big M-tree track on a cultivator would be interesting. I think I want to get on. Yeah, I do want to do that later on. We will. I think I'm going to switch over the Unimog onto the hook lift. We're going to destroy crop here, but I don't care. I want to crop that off. Move this out of the way. We're going to try the Unimog on this. There it is. Oh no, there. Now there should be enough horsepower in this to do this. Hey, beyond now. Ooh, wow. Bit of a frame weight drop there. Oh, we're okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. This little, the newer Unimog has no issues with this either. I think if you could get one of these in a used sale early on in your game, that would make this really, really good. Does the MB pack hook lift fit the IT runner? Yes, it does. We gave that a test earlier, and yeah, absolutely does. They work brilliantly together. What did I say is my favorite map on FS so far? Probably Saxlingham. Saxlingham is absolutely awesome. Paligny is up there as well. Paligny is just a fantastic map as well. Paligny, feature-wise, Paligny is my favorite map. But Saxlingham is just gorgeous, and Norfolk, and yeah. How's DLC so far? I am blown away by this DLC, Dan. I mean, literally, this is the... So other than I got the Unimog on Silver Run Forest, and that's the most I'd played with it before this evening. It's the first time I've played with everything in it, and I am loving every aspect of this. Oh my god, there are so many bits that I just want to go, I want to use that, I want to use that, I want to use that, I want to use that. It has reignited a load of interest for me. Yeah, that's very cool. Auger out. Right, let's get the Hyzo map on the hook lift. Oh, before we do that, back this out of the crop. How much DLC? Exclamation mark Mercedes in the chat. They'll take you to the DLC. It's 10% off at the moment. I think it's... It is currently $11.69. Which I think for the amount of equipment and the quality of this is well worth it. Right, so 180 horsepower, we need to go and get something that we can pull with that. And try out this, the big MB tractor. Yeah, that's very cool. Right, so our big MB tractor, there it is. Got this back on the Unimog. Turn that off. Just going to attach that there. Just back around. Right, let's go get a piece of kit that we can do some work on this field with this tractor. Decent speed on this tractor. My favorite piece of equipment so far is probably the newer Unimog, the expensive Unimog. I really love it. But this tractor's looking gorgeous. The hook lifts are looking gorgeous. I think the Hyzo mat is a little bit expensive in the DLC. But I love that the tractors are so affordable. So there's a good range of equipment in this. That if you're starting out on a farm, you can buy stuff from this DLC, and if you're right up to I have a lot of money on a farm, you could probably in your game run the entire farm off that newer Unimog. You know, which is why I said if you can get that used, that would be an awesome bit of equipment to get used early on. Because it would do everything for you. Oh yeah, we don't sit in here for this one. Look at that. That really, I haven't looked at the MB track mods that have been in game, but This just looks amazing. I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see the classic JCB in the Highlands pack, because that is just going to look awesome. The bit on the dash of the tractor that shows you what max speed you'll get for each gear reminds me of the first few case Steigers. Oh, yeah. I love this DLC. This DLC is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I think for the first time we may have a first set of DLCs, a first year of DLCs when none of them miss the mark. And that's immense. I'm just gonna have a quick look at this. So yeah, we've got the Nexat, which is fantastic. We've got the Plains and Prairies, which is fantastic. We've got the Mercedes-Benz truck pack, which is fantastic. And then if Highlands Fishing isn't fantastic, I'll eat my hat. So yeah, I'm just going back and looking at FS22's DLCs. It did have a miss at the end. Year 1 DLC. Yeah, I honestly think this is probably the best set of first year DLCs we've ever had. Also ever used as a portable engine for operating static equipment. Yeah, which is fantastic. Just need a gear stick for this tractor now. Right, what shall we use this with this tractor? We've got 180 horsepower to play with. So what shall we do? I think we're going to go on a cultivator or plow or something along those sort of lines. Platinum expansion was amazing. FS22's Platinum expansion was amazing. Was absolutely amazing. I loved that. Yeah. With silver on forest and the forestry, absolutely brilliant. I don't think so. First year, Antonio Carrera is the one. Yeah, I would agree, Smacky. A lovely equipment, absolutely fantastic, but very limited use and very similar equipment across the board. It was a nice DLC and I liked the equipment in it, but it was a very flat DLC. Similarly, the Vermeer DLC was a little bit flat for me as well. Again, nice DLC, nice equipment, not a lot of variety in it. In the second year, I would have said the same was true for the Hay and Forage pack. Not a massive fan of the Hay and Forage pack. And then there was that one at the end, which was just awful. 19... Yeah, see, 19 had the John Deere Cotton DLC, which, oh. Yeah. No, I don't think we've ever had a year of DLCs as good as our first year on FS25. I honestly don't. What are you? 260? No, we can't pull a disc harrow with this. There's not a lot of horsepower. Well, it'd be a small disc harrow. What about a cultivator? We might be able to pull a decent sized cultivator. 300, 200. Wow. We could go with the Agromassi. Oxbow, I like the Oxbow DLC. The Oxbow DLC added some much needed stuff to the grapes and had some very nice equipment. Oxbow had some variety to it, and I really like the Oxbow DLC. This looks a little bit classic, this Lemkin, so we'll buy this. Yes, okay. Yeah, this is the only thing to remember about these tractors. That tractor might look chunky, but it only goes up to 180 horsepower. So the tractors in this DLC, very much lower level tractors, very much starting tractors. I mean, and their prices reflect that as well. Not many tractors you can get in Farm Sim that are base game or DLC ones for 35,000. So yeah, you're very much looking at sort of starting equipment with these. Yeah, we need a front weight. Let's get a front weight. Wait, there we go. I think something a wee bit chunky. Yeah, we'll go with that. Buy that. Yep. Okay. Although that is a 4-meter cultivator, so even on this does look a little bit chunky. Yeah, again, forgetting this is not a small, this is a smaller tractor. Oh. No, I did put the front 3-point on it, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. There we are. Right. God, the engine on this sounds nice. So throaty. I see what you mean about the indicator on the dashboard. That's cool. So we want to try and keep it about there in the green at about 16. So yeah, decent sized cultivator on the back. Nice big weight on the front. Yeah, I think I'm quite impressed. This is a nice bit of kit. I like the MB tracks anyway, but I bet VF's Ford when he was farming was a manual gearbox. Absolutely it was. Oh, what? The 7810s, oh, the 7610s were. The 7840s weren't. They definitely had buttons up and down. Do I like the ferry on this map? Ferry? I haven't looked at... Oh, the ferry. Yes, I like the ferry on this map very much. I thought you meant there was a ferry somewhere on it. The ferry, yes. Yeah, I really like the ferry on it. That is a very cool tractor. I'm also not sure we've got this many classic tractors in a DLC since Modern Classics. I like the disaster destruction feature on FS25. I wish there was a little bit more variety to it. I think what I'd like to see is a moisture. some sort of moisture setup. That feels very, excuse me, that feels very close at the back of this. Ooh, wow. Let's, oh, no. Right, I need to drop my gears a little bit. There we go. That's about right. If we look at the you definitely try realistic weather again. It's working. Yeah, so I got realistic weather going on Silver Run. I will probably be using realistic weather on the realism experiment. Yeah, getting it the right gear while it was under load, absolutely what I needed to do. And now we're downhill. That's where I want it to be. Hey, H3 Johnson, welcome along. Yeah, that's doing well. I can see when Giants were first showing off this game why they were using these fields up here. They are definitely an interesting area of the map to show off and do stuff with. Good evening, Crofter. Welcome along. Yeah. And now we're not downhill anymore. Shift down a gear. Straw harvest big square baler needs. Checking to see if that's fixed. I don't think there's been an update to straw harvest, has there? Not that I know of, anyway. Next verse folks, they would like to see tractors being able to store. Oh, storm, yes. One of the things I've been pushing for a very long time is more realistic maintenance in Farm Sim. I would like to see that if you leave your machines to get too damaged, they fail on you, or conk out, or bits don't work. And I would like to see that if you take them to the workshop, the main workshop, then you can get them repaired for a higher price. Or if you repair them at your own farm, you have to go and buy some sort of maybe some sort of maintenance pallet, and but the price costs less to repair it yourself. Turn it off. That's why I said, Rob, you can have it as a thing where You can either get it done automatically and it costs more, or it's something that you can go and save yourself some money and do it yourself. It's both. It's always been both, Rob. It's always been both. Farm Sim has been adding more and more realistic features with every version. And with every version, you can turn those realistic features off if you want. Whether that's seasons, whether that's disasters, whether that's slowing, but yeah, absolutely, Rob. And Cattle and Crops gave, and do you know what? Cattle and Crops gave Farm Sim a massive kick up the butt. Cattle and Crops was the first game that came along and actually tried to properly have a go with what Farm Sim was doing. You know, getting the branded equipment and putting more realistic things up. Again, Rob, I don't disagree with you at all on that. There are certain things that I know came in as part of FS19 and FS22, partly because Cattle and Crops went and did stuff. Yeah. And I think if Cattle and Crops been handled well, it would absolutely have been a competitor to Farm Sim. Unfortunately, it wasn't. Alex, if you have a building allowing fixing your part, it should definitely cost less as you need parts. Again, I agree. We've got the whole building. The whole being able to build your own stuff. I would really love to see farm maintenance. So if you provide your own wood to the side of your barn, you can go and do stuff. And if you don't want to go and make your own wood and things, we've got a warehouse in game where you can buy stuff. You know, how about you can go to the warehouse, buy concrete, buy wood, buy building materials, and repair your barns. Oh man, how awesome would that be? How amazing would that be? So in the same way as you have to maintain your equipment, you have to maintain your farm. Yes, please. Completely and utterly, yes, please. These MB tracks will suit carbs, and they'll suit any British map, actually. I think they'll work just so well on them. Right, I want to go and empty, so I'm going to put this on a hired worker. Let's see if the hired worker will start here. Yes, they will. Perfect. We'll go and tip these. And then I think we want to try and put something on the small Unimog. Watch T20 John Deere sweep the roads this afternoon. Nice. Oh, 2 John Deere 7R sweep the roads there. Ah, okay. Do you know what? The other thing I want to do, I want to do some forestry with this Hyzo map. Is there there's the beast is available, isn't it? I think. Oh, straw pellets not accept. Oh, we're gonna have to put something down. Yeah. Build menu. Need productions, sell points. That. Yeah. Is the beast available? Can't remember. Have 100k for your 5 million loan. Nice. There we go. That's got that. Right. I'm just gonna have a look at the mod hub. Just see if we've got a bit of equipment here. No, if only there was a mod site that had better search. For some reason, I thought the beast was available, but it's not. There's the logging crane. We need to the dealer had equipment standing on the lot like a real. Most of the maps do that these days. It's really cool. I love it when a map does that. Yeah. The reason I say that is because I'm currently building a site. I'm part of the site. The site is going to list all of the mod hub mods. In a directory, as well as other mods. It will have a better, so two things I'm aiming to do is one is that it's going to have a better search than the mod hub, because finding anything on there is a pain in the butt. And secondly, it is going to it's going to have the ability for you to make a mod list. To make multiple mod lists is the idea. So you'll be able to go, oh, I've got a mod list. I want to take all these mods. These are the mods I'm using, and you'll be able to share that mod list. I'm also planning to make it so you can embed it in a website. So if you're like me, and you have a website as a creator, and you want to embed a mod list in a website, you'll be able to embed the mod list in a website. Right, so what should we do with this? How do I have Mercedes? I am a Silver Giants partner, and therefore I get early access. Hey, Kiwi Modelist, yeah. So it's, yeah, Jack, so for those who don't know, this is Farm Sim UK I'm talking about. It is My plan is I'm hoping to launch at the beginning of October. It is currently just that. So if you want to bookmark it, farms, that's actually the wrong URL. It's on multiple URLs, but the main one is farmsim.uk. Go away, please. Farmsim.uk is the main URL. And I'm currently building that. It's going to have a mod directory. It's also going to have a lot more than that. I'm hoping to open the Discord in the not too distant future as well. I will also be looking for volunteers to help maintain the site. I'll also be looking for partners who might want to promote it as part of their streams and videos and things in return for various bits. But all the details for that will become available soon. The idea is to be a site where we don't list dodgy mods, where we respect modders, where we absolutely keep modders own original URLs, where if you want to submit a mod to the site or a mod is submitted to the site, it either has to be all your own work or you have to have written permission from the mod creator to do the original mod creator to do a convert or use parts or things like that. None of this, oh, I messaged the mod creator and they didn't get back to me, so I presumed it was okay for me to convert their mod. No, you actually have to have written permission. And while we won't need to see it, you will need to declare it. And if you declare that and you declare falsely, then that puts a strike, and you know, too many strikes and you end up not being able to list stuff to the site and things like that. What I want is to have a website, and the reason why I've done this, and I've talked about this before, I want to have a website where, as a content creator myself, I can go to it and have third-party mods, so not modhub mods, a third-party mod site, and go, yes, every mod on there I can use on my series, because I know that the mod will respect the original modder, and that's their link, and they're gonna get what they get off that. Coveney, I am a giant silver partner. I have the DLC because I have early access as part of being a giant silver partner. Hi, Waylon Timlick. What are we gonna do with this? Shall we see if we can plant something with this? Or shall we do something else? What should we do with this bit of kit? I'm gonna get a mower on it. We're gonna do some mowing. This has a lot of horsepower, and I think we could put some pretty big mowers on it. It is just courteous. Sounds like a good idea, but I have alfalfa and not grass to see how much straw pellets make. Straw pellets make a lot of money. Right, we're going to go with that. And we're going to go with that. I actually hacked giants to get it. Right, where's the biggest grass field on this map? Oh, 84, I think, just around the corner from us. Yeah, 84. So let's buy that. Yes. Yeah, cool. Right, let's see how this little Unimog does. I didn't check if these were big enough or anything. Ooh. You know what would be nice? Some weights. Some weights I can put on the agricultural platform on this. That'd be very nice. Shouldn't be too difficult to mod, actually, I would have thought. Right, we are going to row these, so... No, switch over to that. Nope, that dropped it. Is there a better karting tractor than JCB Fast Track 8330? Yes, JCB Fast Track 4220. Love Straw Harvest DLC, but I hope they fix the pellet selling price bug. There's a pellet selling price bug? I haven't noticed it, GamerTube, to be honest. I want to toggle map view. No, toggle work mode. Control Y. No, I don't have that. Right, okay. Start everything up. Let's get a steering assist on. And away we go. Yeah, that works awesome. I love this. I love this bit of kit. I am live on Twitch as well. Hey Twitch, am I live over there? Please tell me I'm live over there. Yeah, I'm live over there. No. No, you're not live. I'm not answering you. Oh, a 91.94 for Sneaky if we have a mod around. Thank you, Thefisherj. Yeah, this works very nicely on a set of mowers. Yeah, the working camera in the cab is very cool as well. As are the new wing mirrors. I love the new wing mirrors. All of them are active mirrors, and that is fantastic. And Axion has landed for an 86. Yeah, this is great. This is absolutely brilliant. Awesome bit of kit. What was for supper, Farmer Kev? For supper this evening, oh yeah, I did roast pork. He had roast pork today. Really lovely. It was, I was going to save it for Sunday, but it went out of date today, so I had to cook it and eat it today. Uncle Ben's 97, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. And that takes us up to 13,401 followers over on Twitch. That's awesome. Use a proper butcher and you're not worried about arbitrary date. Well, yes. You are right, Taxian. The pellets sell bug is that you lose pellets and palletized pellets sell for the same price, making the palletizer shed useless. I didn't know that. I haven't used the palletizer shed. That sucks. Yeah, I've only sold loose pellets so far, so that would fit. Yeah, that needs to be adjusted then. It's a bit like base game. There's no reason to use mineral feed. Did we get any new clothing? Oh, Farmer Kev, good question. I've not seen those Potinger ones. I think that's new, isn't it? Those are new. It would be under M for Mercedes. Planet ET, Ultra, Hardy. It doesn't look like it. No, Strauss, that's new. Yeah, that's new. Isn't it? I think all those Strauss ones. We don't have a new Mercedes one at all. Oh, wow. Those are new. I don't remember seeing either of those before. Partly because I would have my character in these most of the time. I may have to go into. Oh, do I go that? I will go into that and select color. Oh wow, oh wow. We'll go with the green. I have a jacket like this. Do we have any outfits branded? Here we go. Pete Clarkson, yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any new stuff that I can see. Else. No. Oh man, that's bad. I'm not that nuts. There needs to be salmon coloured. How can I be a strange Norfolk farmer if I don't have salmon coloured trousers? Ah, oh, that's disappointing. Now I need to get the right boots. Yeah, there we go. And then, do I have a flat cap? No, that's French. Come on, there's got to be flat cap. Oh, no, if that doesn't say British gentleman farmer, I don't know what does. I'm so going with that. Oh, it hasn't changed it. Oh, that's disappointing. Neat salmon trousers. Anybody who has been in Norfolk and has seen a Norfolk farmer, salmon trousers, salmon-coloured trousers, absolutely necessary. And if those don't come in the Highlands DLC, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. Yeah, so right, what do you want to see next, chat? We've proven that these work really, or this Unimog works really well. I did miss a spot. Works really well with the mowers. We still have a few bits of kit we've not checked out from the DLC as well. So we've tried out the big tractor. We've not tried actually pulling a trailer or anything with any of the smaller ones. What do we have here as far as trailers? Yeah, we got those. I thought that there was hook lift semi-trailer somewhere, but there isn't. No. What should we try? Try the bumper. What is this bumper for? Does this go on? Hang on, combinations. Oh, it goes on. Okay, let's get one of these then. Where's the Alliance wheels? There are no Alliance tires on this. No attacher on the front. Yeah, and we'll go with the standard color and we'll buy that then. Yes. We will buy that as well. Yes. And then I am going to bail up some. So how much horsepower do we have with that tractor? We've got 110. So a baler wrapper with 110 is what I really want. Standard for the factory, they use stab blades. Oh, so I want front 3-point arms on it. Okay, I need to alter that then. We'll alter that in a minute. Balers. 110 horsepower. Ooh, no, it's not a baler. I want a baler wrapper. Don't think we've got one. Oh no, there we go. That John Deere, 110 horsepower. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, we'll buy that. Yep. Right. What's the game's name? This is Farming Simulator 25, Mohammed. Oh, listen to that engine. I love this. God, the engines on these tractors sound amazing. Front 3-point. Customize, yes. Doesn't cost anything to put a front 3-point on this. Interestingly. Where's my beacon for safety? I don't think you can put beacon on this, unless I missed it. There we go. And then Britain's me too. Me too, Steam fan. Absolutely did. Oh, the inside of this is looking amazing as well. I love the engine sound. I absolutely love the engine sound. What GPU am I using? An RTX 4070 Ti. Oh yeah, this isn't one where you can keep going when it's unloading the bale. You have to stop. There we are. No plans to upgrade to a 50 series Action. I am, well, as I've said, my plan for the next 9 months at the very least is to try and pay down or pay off my debts. So I am not spending any money for the next 9 months. I want to be clear of it all by my birthday next year. I am so pleased I tried out this little MB track. It's awesome. God, every single bit. Oh yeah, the shadow popping is gone. You're right, Karl. I hadn't noticed. I'm so pleased I started. Every single bit of this DLC has impressed me. Every single bit. The windows are all in, which is a common issue that we get with farm sim stuff. What options have we got on this tractor? Let's turn on automatic drop. Yes, we've been looking at it, Farmer Kev. But it's also the wing mirrors. The wing mirrors are all improved as well. They look amazing on this. I'm hoping that I haven't actually tried stuff outside of the DLC. So I can play again. I could stand the changing of the swaths. Yeah, it's not, I've not seen an issue with it, really. Yeah, super annoying when you noticed it, absolutely. I think I got to the point where I just blanked it out. Hey, Brit Boy, welcome along. I saw some trucks in real life that didn't have wing mirrors, just cameras. One of the trucks in this DLC is like that. Which one was it? think it's the Hyder mat, isn't it? No, it's not the Hyder mat. No, it's the hook lift. Where's the hook lift? Yeah, this. So this has no wing mirrors. It's got cameras either side, which is immense. Which really stands out. Yeah, it doesn't have a central, so it has a lower and a higher camera, and I can understand that in trucks. In trucks, that makes so much sense because they have so many blind spots. There we go. Turn this on. Need to clear this off the field anyway. I am loving this DLC. You're right, Farmer Kev. I am absolutely loving this DLC. We can get the combine off the field. Because our bigger MB track is... You know what? I've been really reinvigorated with Farm Sim over the last couple of weeks. Might even get back to making a more regular series. Turn that off. We haven't tested the tip-up backs on the Unimogs. I think they do because they have a capacity. Let's wonder if I get this started on the next row, if it will continue on. Nope, it's going to go and do something else first. That's all right. I still haven't given you a base game, David Brown. That's very true, Del. When's my realistic series starting? So, realism experiment looking to start on Sunday. We are going to do Saxlingham. And, yeah. We are going to be using this DLC because the MB tracks in this perfect starting tractors. Oh look, the hired worker's doing something weird. There's a surprise. Oh, this DLC's brilliant. Any thoughts on another Versus series, single player? There might be something in the works. Did I check out the last fact sheets? No, mainly because I was checking out the DLC. That's about to hit a bale? No. The hired worker does some weird stuff. It's going to see a series of live streams. It's a series of live streams. So there's a set of rules. I start with a limited amount of money. We're going to be starting with a £500,000 loan, and we've got to build a successful farm. With this one, I won't be, because I made it too easy for myself, I won't be accepting a successful farm being, if I sell a load of land, I can pay off the loan. We might even get the advanced loan system on it. Welcome back, Lorraine. I hope you're doing well. I think it's searching for a place to go and cut stuff. Seems to be a very confused hired worker at the moment. Do I own any hats? Maybe. I might have a few behind me. What time am I going to tonight? 11 p.m. Four days left to release. Oh yes, if you want to get your 10% off and you've not got it as part of the year 1 season pass, now is the time to get it. On Tuesday, the price goes up. Oh, so close, Sneaky. So close. Let's see what the lights are on like this, seeing as... Oh, look at that. Yep, lights work. What map is this? This is Riverbend Springs, Lorraine. Well, it looks like the mower has finally figured out what's going on. Yeah, this is one of Farm Sim's best DLCs. It really is. So as far starts fishing and making steady money and has no debt. That's the thing, Steam fan. We start with a £500,000 debt. And the aim is to not only make a successful farm, but to have the debt paid off without selling any land off. Because we always have more value in land than we do in loan. That is a given in the realism experiment. So, yeah. I finished doing bales in 22 on the John Deere 7810. Nice. Can I try forestry stuff with the MB track? Yeah, so what forestry stuff would you like to see? Hey Edison, English only please. Unfortunately, I can't understand a word you've said to me. And neither can my mods. With all the details in this DLC, what can you expect in the next version of FS? Yeah, if Giants are getting back on their game, as they have been with the contents of the DLC, the contents of the DLCs, absolutely. I am. Do you know what? It's not even the next game. I'm just excited for the rest. What the rest of FS25 has. You know, if this is what what we've got for this first year of DLCs. What is the year 2 season pass going to be like? Because this is on fire. This is some really decent stuff that we've had as DLCs this year. Blue P, welcome along. First time here and liking the content. I have a question. Other than steering wheel and pedals, what other peripheral stuff would I recommend? So, I am partnered with a fantastic company who does icons for Stream Decks, and so on my Stream Deck, so I have two Stream Decks. I have one I use on my streaming PC, and I have one I use on my gaming PC. This here, I've got they make more icons. These are just the ones that I wanted to use, but they make icons for use with the Stream Deck that adds more buttons and more things. So for example here, if I press this button here, that's my build menu straight into. If I press this one here, I'm straight into the shop. You know, I can increase the time and decrease the time with buttons on here. I can change my mini map. It's awesome, and the icons are beautiful. So I do recommend a Stream Deck for to add more buttons to Farm Sim. And if you do that, I also recommend Icon City to get some really nice icons that are also set up with the buttons for Farm Sim already as well. So yeah, I love that. That's probably the only other extra peripheral outside of my wheel and my pedals and my joystick. Will suit Highlands DLC very well and feel right at home. Absolutely. As I was saying earlier, I cannot wait to pair one of these MB tracks with the classic JCB on Highlands. Oh my god, Lord, that is just gonna be one of these MB tracks with that classic JCB and the slightly more modern New Holland that's in the Highlands DLC. It's just gonna be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I always find myself struggling to remember keybites. Thank you so much for asking. My pleasure, Odd Blue P. If you want to check out Icon City, if any of you want to check out Icon City, they are awesome. Exclamation mark icon in the chat. As I said, they are a partner that is an affiliate link if you follow it. But they are really good people, and they make some really awesome stuff. And they don't just do it for Farm Sim either. If you've got other games and you've got a Stream Deck, or you've got if you've got Stream Deck mobile, you know, so not even the Stream Deck itself, they do stuff for all sorts of games. Yeah, really worth checking out Icon City. Do I think it'll suit Highlands? Yeah, I think this DLC will be perfect for Highlands. Absolutely perfect. Right, I'm going to do one more row, and then I'm going to move on to the next day, and we're going to try and do some forestry stuff. And we'll get a forestry cage on something and see what we can do with that. If that doesn't come up, I will go and get the link myself. What brands do you recommend a steering wheel and pedal and joystick? And where do you find it? Right, so I use a Hori Farm vehicle control system. If you are on PC, I highly recommend it, especially if you're doing mainly Farm Sim. It is a cracking wheel and joystick and pedal setup for Farm Sim. Exclamation mark Hori in the chat for an affiliate link for that. Yeah, it's awesome. If you are doing more than Farm Sim, if you want to do stuff that does racing as well and things like that, I really like the Thrustmaster T248. It is an awesome wheel. There is also available the Sim Task bracket for it, which allows you to adjust it so that it works like a tractor one and also works like a racing wheel. So that is also a great setup. In the grand scheme of things, if you get 248 and a bracket and a farm stick, you're looking at spending about the same amount of money as you would on the Hori. Icon link has not come up. Let's see if Nightbot is behaving itself. Oh no. I'm going to have to go to the stream itself. Let's see. And find my Icon City link. Where is it? There we go. It is in the description as well. Anybody who wants it on Twitch as well, or on the other YouTube, there you are. Yeah, Icon City are awesome. And they also, so actually I should say, thanks to you guys, they sent me this, which is an Elgato face cam, which is going to be my new wheel cam soon. I need to get an adapter. I'm very FS, and 20 minutes ago, me and my friend Ollie were driving big buds and quad tracks. Nice. There it is. My pleasure, Odd Blue Pete. And as that link says, if you use my code, you get 10% off as well. Where's my joystick from? It is the Hori Farm Vehicle Control System. Exclamation mark Hori in the chat. H-O-R-I. Although, as I said, I think that Nightbot might be broken again. I think I'm going to change my my bot this weekend. Nightbot has been failing for a little while. Yeah, I don't know why Nightbot isn't posting anything in my chat. I've logged out and logged back in. Fiber Kev, can we check out the fact sheets before I finish? Yes, we can. What's my top 10 tips for Farming Simulator? Okay, number 1 tip for Farm Sim. Farm Sim is a game of time versus money. So, if you want to spend less time in Farm Sim doing something, you have to spend more money and vice versa. So if you want to have to spend less money, you have to spend more time. So that's the first thing. It's a trade-off between those two, always, throughout the entire game. If you are doing grain crops, always which produce straw, always produce the straw. Always make sure you're either using it or selling it. Otherwise it's just free money you're leaving on the table otherwise. If you are desperate for a tractor and you don't have any money, take a contract. Use the tractor from the contract. It is free. You will not have to pay for it, and it is useful in an absolute, if you are in an absolute pickle. What else? Oh yeah, productions are your friend. If you want to make a lot of money in Farm Sim, have a production and have it early, because a production that you take early, you can put more stuff into that production as your farm grows and you make more money. And the advantage early on is that it makes more money immediately from your existing crop. So it is something that scales with you. Speaking of truck driver, take mirrors over camera. Old tech is reliable. Digital dash it when my tractor trailer comes and goes. And I absolutely understand that, Simon. Yeah, it's one of those things where technology, the more complicated something is, the more the easier it is for it to fail. Totally and utterly agree with that. Right, I think that is a good place for us to stop mucking about with this. I am loving that tractor. Right, let's head forward to the house and get ourselves over here. Where's the house there? Right, move forward to the morning. 8 AM, yeah. What do I think of the new mods there? I haven't looked at them in depth. There seemed to be some nice stuff in there though. Right, so turn that off. Need a bit of woodland, a bit of forest. Oh, that's a good area, isn't it? Nothing really that flat anywhere. Right, what should we do? Oh yeah, we want to try the Heiser map on something that requires a lot of power in the forestry setup. See, a wood chipper. Is there anything in the forestry setup? Because this is probably the only issue I have with the DLC. So the Heiser map exists because it is a powerful truck that would be used with forestry stuff. But we don't really have any forestry stuff to use it with. You know? Hey, Phantom Brian. I'm still on FS22 due to funds and space not being able to get a PC set up right now. So it's still worth buying the FS25 icons and make it work on FS22. If you are not on PC, you won't be able to set up a stream deck, I don't believe. How do I have so much money? I cheated it in sweeps because we're testing out the DLC. I'm going to come out, I think. We'll save this here and come out and see if we can find something to push this ISO map. 500 horsepower. Let's go and see what the mod hub has for us for the last few minutes of this stream. Right, categories. What do you have for me, mod hub? What can we test this with? See, there's that wood chipper, which is 250 horsepower. There's that one, which it doesn't say. But that is a Heiser map, so I'm going to install that. Under miscellaneous. Nothing really in here that we could use. Turn laptop. Okay, you have a stream deck. Yes, I still think it's worth getting the icons. They have actually Odd Blue P. They have FS22 icons. I would grab the FS22 icons, yeah. If that's what you're playing with at the moment. Because they will set up for FS22. We've got various transports in here. I don't want to go to a third-party site and find the beast, because that's not right, and we're not going to do that. I'm not even sure that it's officially carted over. So what else could we throw on the back of that? Awesome. Thank you, Odd Bloopy. We've got some. Oh, I want to try it on one of those. We've got some ridiculous stuff actually to try that with. Yeah, let's go try that with. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? I want those wood chippers that we just got. Yeah, that one. And I also... Did I not get the Heisermat one? Or are these listed alphabetically? Probably listed alphabetically. Nope, it's not showing it. Okay, we'll just go with that one. A massive cedar. Yeah, a big sorry. Something that has a big use. I think something a really wide cultivator or something. Something like the Summers. The Summers might be a good one to try with it. So we'll go grab that. We'll reset it to the shop and then go grab that. And just see if we can get it to do a big area with that bit of kit. I think that will be, yeah. Once it loads. Doing good. Let's reset that to the shop then. Reset it, yes. Okay. Right. And on that, we're going to put the biggest bit of kit I can find, which I think 600. So that's going to be too much. What is the horsepower of this truck? 530. So anything up to 530 horsepower. Cultivators. 630. 400 on the Vatterstad. $580, $615, $330. No. There a giant ripper on here? No. Power harrows? No. Faders? No. See, cedars? 530. Wow. There's nothing really, interestingly, that requires around the horsepower we're looking at. I think it's going to be something like... See, all of those are too much for it. Oh, I want to stick that on the other one. Subsoilers. Wow, even the subsoilers are fairly tame. Crone semi-trailer only works with the Heiser. The Crone semi-trailer, okay. Not that one. That one. Is that the one you're talking about? That one, okay. Why does this only work with that? Bednar Swifter SM. Thank you, Fuji Thought. Bednar. That must be a mod, because it's not listed under Bednar here. It's a mod, yeah. I was looking base game. Right, let's go back to that trailer. I want to try that trailer. Right, wheel setup. Okay, and cover, yes. Right, and I'm just going to throw in a regular Mercedes-Benz. Later, Lorraine. Right, we're going to go Joker colors with this. And we will try a normal trailer as well then. Let's go with that. That is always fun. Yes. Okay. Purchasing code work. Definitely be done. Awesome. Thank you, Odd Blue P. Right. Now let's see if this truck works with a regular trailer. This is from the Plains and Prairies DLC. Oh wow, no it doesn't. Look at that. Can't get under a regular trailer. Okay. Yeah, it is the why so serious truck. Absolutely. Right, does this one hook up on one of these crane trailers then? Yeah, so that will hook up on that. But you can see there's a lot more space. Yeah. But that's interesting. Yeah, so that gets under that. And this is, oh wow. Yeah, that's hooked up. So yeah, this is the only truck. As I said, I think that's try an in-game trailer, not DLC one. Okay, let's try something standard then. Let's try the cramp. Let's buy that and try that. Fairly bog standard trailer. Yeah, look, that won't get under that. Sorry, the Unimog. No, there's no Unimog setting. What about any of the low loaders? Let's try the brand. Hey, Richard Racers, welcome along. Okay. Ooh, even then. Hey, there go, Carlos, welcome along. Happy birthday. Oh. Really? Tool is not compatible. Good, Natalie. It's going good, thank you. Okay, so I think the only disappointment I have in the whole DLC. Oh yeah, I could attach a dolly and then attach a trailer, but this has an attacher on the back here. This has this. So I think my only disappointment in the whole DLC is, as much as I like this Hyzo truck, I would like to see more stuff for it, if that makes sense. I think I would like to see more stuff that uses this, because of the truck, it's got one trailer that will hook to it. And I think I'd like to see this work a bit more. Yeah. So if we have a look in here. No, not in here. A truck can attach 7 This heavy-duty version truck is prepared for agricultural use. It's only compatible with selected semi-trailers which have off-road chassis. Fair enough. Let's see what it's compatible with. Just the Crone. Only the Crone. So it's designed. Yeah, it's. I'm with you, Richard. I think so. The reason why this is in the update is to give the Hyzo truck something to connect to. I would have liked to have seen something forestry based. So something like a big forestry, a big forestry chipper or something like that, that really uses this agricultural truck. Thank you for the follow, Odd Blue P. You are awesome. Welcome to the VFN. So yeah, I think that's the only thing. It's a minor issue. Am I liking the Hori setup? Yes, very much. This is my second Hori because I kicked my first one so hard I snapped the pedal on it. We could try logging. Well, no, because apparently it's not compatible with anything else in the game. But yeah, let's give a logging trailer a try. I don't think it'll connect to it. I don't think any of these it'll connect to. The only one we've got is this. And those are very regular wheels on it. Yeah, I'm hoping people will bring out mods that are more compatible with the Hyzo truck. money is not high enough. I can tell that before I get anywhere near it. Yeah, trailer is not compatible. So it looks like they've updated things with a new type of hitch. But at least people will be able to get it because it's a base game trailer that has the hitch on it. So yeah, hoping we get some more stuff for this. Very much. Right, it has gone 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up here for the night. High saddle, low saddle, possibly Tav. Welcome along, Tav. By the way, I'm gonna give Tav a shout out before we go because he's awesome. How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Guys, go check out Average Viking. He's awesome. Great friend of the channel. Yeah, I'm gonna see if oh yeah, I can go to the blog to get the fact sheets. I've probably got them downloaded somewhere. Right, let me just switch scenes quickly so that I can get out of the game. And then we'll go and have a look at the fact sheets. We've had a look at most of the stuff tonight anyway. Well, yeah, that's one of them we haven't. I am impressed. I am very impressed by this DLC. You know, I can tell how much I'm impressed by this DLC. My throat is really dry. I've forgotten to drink. Jeez. You guys need to do the hydrates more. Right, let's have a look at these. I'm gonna turn, before I go back into here, I'm gonna turn the wheel cam off. So I don't know why that happened. Yeah, MB track 1000. Use this tonight. Really nice tractor. 50,000. Really good price for this. I'm really quite like that. That's a great starting tractor, especially for that price. This we didn't try. This is the Actros L Pro Cabin. I think actually we might have tried this. Yeah, we did try this. This is what the bit was, the final truck we had. But yeah, not trucks I can take or leave for the most part. This we had to go with, yes. Really interesting that was to try and do that, and have a play with that front loader. Really liked that. That worked well. The microphone is definitely working. I can't hear you. No, microphone's working. Yeah, I do like this Unimog a lot. A lot. I like this. The U1800 to 2400. And yeah, it looks like it does have a tipper on the back, because it takes all of these. This setup I did not try, and I will try at some point. Might end up using this on the forestry setup at some point with the small MB track. So that's really cool. This is probably, so you're asking what my favorite thing from the DLC is. Probably this, and I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised this is my favorite thing in the DLC, because it costs so much, and I think it's going to be tough for me to get to use it in almost any series I do. But it is so versatile. It has so much horsepower. It is such a neat bit of kit. And such a proper Swiss Army knife tool. This, I think, is probably my standout. This is the thing that I love the most about this DLC. It was so much fun to use this bit of kit. And so, yeah, I think I like this Unimog more than anything else. I am also in the UK, Natalie. I'm in Norfolk. Yeah, I live on the North Norfolk coast. So, yeah, that's really cool. And then, yeah, so that's it. So it is out on Tuesday. If you want to go and grab it from the Giants website, from the Farming Simulator website, it is currently 10% off. And please use my code VF Gaming and help support the channel. Would be very appreciative of that. Help me get towards that all-important gold partner position. That was also your favorite. Yeah, I DLC is just, oh, that is fantastic. You're Essex way, Natalie. I know a lot of people in East Anglia. There are a lot of people in East Anglia who watch my stream. My wife is from Essex as well. Yeah, so she's got family down there, which is quite nice. Right. I will be back on Sunday. We're going to kick off a brand new realism experiment. I'm going to get the rules together this weekend, and I'm probably going to switch bots as well because Nightbot has abandoned me apparently. So a South Coast Odd Blue P, nice. I've been down there. Well, I've been in a few places on the South Coast. Southeast London, yes. Yeah, I've spoken to you about that before, hadn't I? Right. So, yes, I will be back on Sunday. We're going to be kicking off a brand new realism experiment on Saxlingham. We are probably going to be using one of the tractors from this DLC because they are awesome. Whether it's a Unimog or whether it's one of the tracks, it's probably going to be one of the MB tracks because they're really good price for really good power. So I think we might grab one of those for our starting tractor. Yeah, fantastic. Otherwise, go and check out today's video. I used the Unimog on Silver on Forest, had a whale of a time doing that. So go and check that out. And yeah, got a couple of thank yous to say before we go, and I need to find somebody to raid. Who we got? Yes, Scalari. Thank you very much for resubscribing. You are awesome. We are gonna go and raid. Who is there anybody else doing the DLC tonight? Really? No, I need English streams, please. English. And really nobody else. There is nobody else playing the DLC. I am shocked. Oh, okay. We are going to, so I do this from time to time. If somebody comes in here and they are nice and they are good parts of the community and I see them streaming, then I will quite often go and raid them. We have somebody from the community, from the VFN, who is streaming. He is streaming to only one person, so please be nice. Please go show some support. Even better, he's doing a charity stream. So we are going to go and raid Battery H tonight. Go and say hi. Go and show some VFN support. And yeah, we will pick up on Sunday. And as a result, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you're over on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive, massive thank you to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys not only help to keep the channels going, but you help them to grow as well. Your support is very, very much appreciated. Thank you so, so much. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.